Okay, now we can discuss about the crisis that happened during these reforms of Tanzimat, the crisis of 1875 to 78. The success of Tanzimat reformers ironically created systemic weakness as centralization removed the checks on the power of the Sultan. So it degenerated or degraded the power of the Sultan. After the death of Ali Pasha, Abdulaziz so abused his unrestrained authority that he contributed to a major crisis in 1875 to 78. So it is a beginning period of this end of despotic or ruling, and this centralization process during this time paved the way for this uh, central power of Sultan. And as a result of that, there happened the decay of this empire during this time. And another external problems or calamities, the drought in 1873 and floods in 1874 had produced widespread discontent and even famine among the Ottoman peasantry, who already were disturbed by the increased burdens of a landholding system that had spread in the Balkans in the 19th century, and by increased taxation and greater liability to conscription resulting from the 1869 military uh, recognition. The burden of taxation and be aggravated by the Ottoman Dutch burden. So this taxation burden and also the calamities caused by this drought and also floods resulted very badly to the economic life of this Ottoman Empire during this time. And we can see that there happened these kind of calamities and economical problems during this modernization period or during this time of these reforms. There's, ironically, we can say that. Say, it's a satire that where they were in the modernization time, they are facing these kind of difficulties during that time. And now we can discuss about this Balkan crisis also as a result of this reform in Turkey. And Balkan discontent was fanned by nationalist agitation supported by Serbia and by emigre-Slav organizations. It culminated in uprising largely of Christian peasants against Muslim lords in Bosnia and Herzegovina that have happened in July 1875, and in Bulgaria also in 1876. Ottoman efforts to suppress the uprising led to war with Serbia and Montenegro July in 1876, and attempts by European powers to force Ottoman reforms. So these are the problems that happened in Turkey during this time of these reforms also, this Balkan crisis, and also the crisis in the external crisis that happened in during this time. And we can see there happened modernization process, there happened the establishment of educational institutions, and reform in administration, etc happened in this time. But at the same time, we can see that there happened calamities, the problems during this reformation or modernization process. I think this is a one essay, the greatest the Tanzimat reforms is a expected question to your examination, and to go through the slides and notes, prepare well, and appear for examination. Thank you.